important he is to our team, and him to come out there and knock down some big time shots. Some of them were like circus shots off the backboard. I don't think he called the bank, but it was just really cool to see him come out there and step up and play the game for us.
And it seemed like you had the fire that Coach wanted when he talked about, on Monday earlier this week. It seemed like you played with a ton of fire today. How did you approach this game mentally, and how do you feel like you executed?
Well, I came in and I felt great coming into the game. And a lot of shots didn't fall, but I was still getting me some good reps in. And I wasn't going to let that affect me on the opposite end of the floor. I still think I could have played a lot better, made a lot of mistakes defensively. But I wanted to keep our team inspired. I wanted us to keep fighting through the adversity, through the 10-point deficit, and we were able to do that as a whole, collectively. And that's the reason that we were able to come back and win this game.
Does Kenny get kind of quick in his zone when he starts going on those little runs of his, or do you kind of sense when he's going to break a game open?
Well, you can just tell by the way he's moving. Like he has like a swagger about when he knows he's not going to get stopped. He thinks the ball is going in every time, and I really like that about him. I've seen that look in his eyes since he was in high school playing AAU basketball. He thought the ball was going in every time he shot it. Maybe he was struggling a little bit with that last few games or early on, but you got to keep fighting as shooters. You got to keep shooting.
He's doing 11 straight. At this point where you wow, you really feel it.
I was just keep giving them the ball. They can't stop him. We were getting stops on defense. That's what made it even better. And him just being able to do that, it just really helps our team so much.
Does Alabama ever have you play these kind of games where it's a grind it out and low scoring? How much of that is them having to score like this?
Well, a lot of it was. I was gonna say this comment if I had the press. I was gonna say I think they ate a whole box of Lucky Charms because they were knocking in some lucky ones today. But the ball wasn't falling in for us, but we kept playing tough defense on them. They were knocking in some good shots. But no matter what, no matter what kind of game it is, grind it out or a blowout, you got to keep playing.
What have you thought of Kenny's effort all season really, but especially during that shooting slump? It seems like he's still been going out there.
Yeah, that's another thing I really respect about Kenny. He's an everyday guy. Same look on his face. I don't know, some people might say he lacks passion. I don't think he lacks passion. But he comes up with the same attitude no matter what's going on for him that day. He's going to play hard every night, day in and day out.
Visibly, though, it did look like something kind of snapped for him in the second half. Did you see that at all?
He just became a lot more aggressive. He was getting open looks the whole time. I hit him on three from inside out passes, and they just went in and out. And once they started going in, that confidence just escalated, and he just got more aggressive, and he was able to go for 11 straight.